We've now been joined by our third place finisher, Ty Gibbs. If you have a question for Ty, raise your hand. We'll get a mic to you. And who would like to kick us off? All right, we'll start in the back.
Ty, Samuel Stubbs, yardbarker.com. Nope, back here, Ty. Samuel Stubbs, yardbarker.com. Just wondering, third place finishes in both races this weekend. You looked really fast yesterday and today. I'm just wondering, what does it do when you have a weekend like this, where you finish really well in two races? Does it leave you a little disappointed that, feeling like you could have won both of them, or is it just, hey, we had a really solid weekend?
Yeah, we had a really good weekend, and I was thankful to have two great race cars to drive that my team brought me. So, it's kind of rare when you have two good cars, right, that you can make good speed happen to. And I feel like we're really fast in both races. Just we're so close, super close both days. So, all I can ask for maybe is a win, but we're right there. So, it's been really fun running the Cup Series, and I've had a great time, and just appreciative of what I get to do and thankful for what I get to do. It's fun.
All right. Additional questions will come up here to Jay.
Hey, Ty. Jay Cohen, Associated Press. How would you describe simply what it's like to race in those conditions, as it rains and then maybe as the course dries out kind of towards the end?
Yeah, it's really fun. I feel like it's kind of like a dirt track, honestly. You pick and choose your lines and see what lane is drying up and is faster. And you have to look around, which makes it fun because we don't really get to do that a whole lot. So I really, really like that. And I feel like it takes a lot of racing awareness to do that. And it's fun just like looking and be like, okay, that line's drying up, and you hit that line, and you're like, oh, I just gained 2 car lengths on the guy in front of me. So it's really fun to have that.
All right, go ahead, Jeff.
With the timed race and knowing that you needed as many green flag laps as possible, how frustrating is that situation where you're like, man, the clock's ticking and I just need this to be green?
Yeah, you're telling me. It's definitely frustrating for sure. But it's part of it, and it's just the way it goes. It's like it's out of my control that the guys are stuffing in the fence, which I've almost done that like 8 times today, so I can say that. But yeah, it's frustrating, but at the same time, it's out of my control. So like the more I am frustrated about it, then I'm just at that point kind of being a little selfish or just being a little bit petty, I guess.
All right, we'll go to Steven.
Steven, frontrush.com. Ty, when you guys made the decision to pit before the end of stage 2, was kind of the expectation you guys thought everyone would come down? Was it a surprise to see that many cars stay out?
Yeah, it was, but it made it fun though because we had to kind of work our way through, and everybody didn't just put rain tires on. Honestly, or dry tires on. I feel like if everybody put dry tires on with the way the conditions were, it would have been a crapshoot. So I'm kind of glad that half of them put rain tires on, but at the same time, I wish the 48 took dry so we could catch them. But whatever. Congrats to them.
And then I want to talk about the moment earlier in the race where Larson kind of just barreled into turn 6. He almost barely got you. Did you see that in your mirror?
Yeah, I felt it. I think he just barely touched me, so I'm glad I didn't get collected there. Just pushing your entries, and the brake bias is really important, especially in rain racing. So, if you have a lot of front brake to it or have some front brake to it and you catch a puddle or whatever, that thing takes off. That thing's like a rocket, so you got to watch out and just be aware. But I was definitely glad that I didn't get collected there. It was a close one.